विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमः। भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे नमस्ते गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्या। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jaya Gopi Jana, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Bihari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhu Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So we'll just read the Mangalacharan from the Bhagavad Gita, first page, before starting the class. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurum Nilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamhayyam Tadati Swapadantikam Mandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurur Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathmadvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sham He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavaranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today's class is titled Overcoming the Obstacles on the Path of Devotional Service, which are lessons from Ramayana. We have been reading Ramayana for the past few weeks on the occasion of Ram Navami, which is falling on next Friday. So we also have a goal to complete studying Ramayana by that time. Jai Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ki Jai. So along the same lines, we will discuss some sections of the Sundarakand, where there are pastimes of Hanumanji, and take lessons from these pastimes about how to overcome obstacles on the path of devotional service. As practicing sadhakas, we are all performing our daily sadhana and service, and also dealing with other devotees, and also engaged in preaching activities. And as we follow our sadhana, there are many obstacles that comes on the properly following our sadhana and service. So these pastimes actually help us to overcome some of these obstacles, and so we'll discuss some of these pastimes and lessons from some of these pastimes. So the scene is that I'll start off from where actually Lord Rama and his wife Mother Sita and Lakshmana, they are all banished, or Lord Rama is banished to the forest, and he is accompanied by Lakshmana and Mother Sita. And of course, as you all know the story, that Mother Sita is kidnapped by Ravana, and she's being taken to Lanka. So at that time, Lord Rama and Lakshmana, they actually travel in the southern direction, and then they meet Hanumanji, and then they meet Sugriva. And after meeting with the king of the monkey, and after the duel between Sugriva and Vali, where Vali is killed, finally Sugriva actually agrees. He is bound by his vow to help Lord Rama find Sita. So at that time, Sugriva actually orders all the Vanara groups. He actually creates 4 groups and asks them to go and search in 4 directions. So for the southern direction, great monkey generals like Angada and Jambavan, and along with them Hanumanji also goes searching for Mother Sita. So this is the so we'll start the pastimes from here. So when the Vanaras, including Angad and all these great generals, when they go searching for Mother Sita, they go and search in every part of the land, and caves and mountains and all different types of land that they come across, but they are still unable to find Mother Sita. So this leads them to a very depressed condition where they are thinking about that the time that Sugriva had given them, which is 1 month, is already over, and that they haven't found Mother Sita yet. And if they go back, it's most likely that they will be killed by King Sugriva. So they are thinking like that. And so they are all thinking like this, and then they pretty much lose hope at that point, and then they start crying, and they become despondent about what is going to happen in the future. So at the time there is a huge bird, actually, which is a huge vulture, which I see, whose name is Sampati. And then the vulture comes down, and in the hope of that these monkeys will commit suicide, and I can have a sumptuous meal because I've been hungry for quite a few days. But then what happens is Angad actually relates the story of Jatayu, and Jatayu happens to be the younger brother of Sampati. So Jatayu, when he hears the name Jatayu, then Sampati becomes suddenly distracted, and then he asks Angad about information about his brother, and he learns the whole story. So at the time Sampati also gives the information that very soon one of you will actually succeed in finding Sita. And he also says that vultures, and during another pastime, actually his wings were scorched by the sun because he went too close to the sun, Sampati's wings. So Sampati was saying that even though I don't have wings, but vultures have very sharp eyes, so I can see in Lanka where Mother Sita has been kidnapped and kept. So he gives hope to all the Vanaras to continue their search for Mother Sita. So from here, the monkeys then start talking about who's going to jump the ocean, actually, which is they calculated to be 100 yojanas. Yojanas is a different term of calculation, roughly 800 miles. So who's going to jump and perform this Herculean task of going across the ocean and finding Mother Sita in Lanka? So they're all discussing. And then different monkey generals, they are actually saying that I can jump only 50 yojanas, I can jump maybe 20 yojanas, maybe 30 yojanas. At that time, Jambavan, he says that I can actually jump 90 yojanas. But previously I used to jump and circle around the whole world. But now I am old, so I can only jump 90 yojanas. So at that time they ask Angad, Angad says I can jump 100 yojanas, but only in one direction. So I cannot come back. If I reach Lanka and then I spot Sita, but I cannot come back. So at that time Jambavan decides that now it's time to actually lift this curse from Hanumanji. Actually, so Hanumanji, when he was a child, after getting all the boons from many devatas, he was so powerful that he used to be a little mischievous, and he used to disturb the sages and different saints doing the sacrifice. So they actually put it's not exactly like a curse, but they put some conditions that you'll only remember your strength when there is a necessity for you to serve the Lord. Until then you will not be able to remember or be aware of your own strength. So at that time Jambavan actually, through his words, he actually tells the story, and then he encourages Hanumanji to remember his power, and by his words he encourages Hanumanji so much, and describing the whole history, that Hanuman feels empowered, and he feels that the curse has been lifted. So Hanumanji becomes very encouraged, and coming to the awareness about his own power, and he also thinks deep within his heart that actually by thinking about the Lord's name, by thinking about Lord Rama, one can actually even cross this dangerous ocean of material existence. By remembering his name, quality and pastimes, one can even cross this dangerous ocean of dangerous ocean of material existence. What to speak of this? A tiny piece of ocean and to the Lanka. So he becomes very encouraged within the heart, and he roars loudly that yes, I'm going to go and find Mother Sita, and then we'll all go and tell the happy news to Lord Ram. So he's very encouraged like that. From this incident, we can see that how the words that we speak can be very encouraging to another person, especially when we deal with one another among devotees. We can speak in such a way that we can encourage each other. At the same time, words can have the power to discourage and lose the courage for any action. So then Hanumanji actually climbs on mountain Mahendra, and then he jumps off with a great leap, and the whole mount actually almost crushes down to the floor with all the animals and running around in great fear about the tumultuous sound that Hanumanji actually jumps over the ocean. So as Hanumanji is flying, he is going on a mission for Lord Ram. He is intensely focused on accomplishing a mission for Lord Ram. So he's flying on the ocean. At that time, suddenly a huge mountain, a golden mountain with a golden peak, actually springs right in front of Hanumanji. And then the mountain's name is Mainak. So there's a huge mountain springs in front of Hanumanji, who's on a mission to Lord Ram. And so Hanumanji first thinks, this is some kind of an obstacle. So he wants to smash the mountain and go through the mountain, which is trying to obstruct his journey. But then, the deity form of Mount Mainak comes before him, and he says, "Oh, Hanumanji, actually I am your father's friend." So he was a friend of Vayudev. And being totally indebted to your father, because one time he saved me from Indra. So he relates his history that the mountains used to fly and mountains used to have wings, and then Indra actually clipped all their wings, thinking that it's too dangerous for mountains to fly. But Vayudev, he pushes Mount Mainak into the ocean and saves Mount Mainak. So feeling indebted, he says to Hanumanji that please, I have a very beautiful mountain with gardens and fruits and trees and flowers and so many other items, and this which is also made of, the mountain peak is made of gold. So you please take some rest here. In that way I'll be able to repay the debt to your father and also do some service to Lord Ram. So please accept this request and kindly rest here for some time. So Hanumanji actually, he after hearing this, he thinks for a moment, and then he very humbly refuses to accept that offer, saying that actually I am on a mission on behalf of Lord Ram, and I don't want to take rest or take a break at this point. I will, once my mission is accomplished, then I'll be able to maybe take up your offer. But right now, being on a mission, I don't want to take a break at this point. So he actually very humbly touches the peak of the Mount Mainak, and then he proceeds further. So from this pastime with Mount Mainak, we actually learn this situation of the danger of complacency. So if Hanumanji could have very well said, okay, let me take a break for a day or two. I've flown for maybe an hour or two, or I've flown for some time. Let me just take a break here and let me relax a little bit. And this is, of course, Hanumanji didn't do it. So similarly in our devotional life also, we are all on a mission. Mission to advance in Bhakti or in devotional life. So many times there are, being the devotees of the Lord, we are also given the opportunity, or we are also given, laurels, or we get respect, and we get many times, praise, or so there are many things that can come into our life that can lead to this disease of complacency. So Krishna says to Arjuna, let go of lethargy and let go of lethargy and egoism and fight. So, so when the complacency enters into our heart, then our enthusiasm for devotional service slowly decreases. And especially when we begin our devotional life, then we are very enthusiastic. We come to all the programs, and then we really try to sincerely chant, and we take complete advantage of Krishna consciousness. But then as days go by, slowly, many times complacency sets in. And when complacency sets in, then automatically we become very lethargic in our devotional life. And many times it's a trick of the mind also. The mind actually, it always tries to postpone our Krishna consciousness. That's when the mind is not completely trained as a friend, it always tries to postpone our Krishna consciousness. It all starts from when the alarm clock goes off in the morning to attend Mangalarti or to try to do the sadhana in the morning. And then when the alarm clock goes off, we generally try to snooze. Oh, it's too early. Let me sleep for some more time. Actually, let me relax for some more time because it's too early. And then it all starts from morning and then goes up all the way through the day. And that's how complacency, when it sets in, then it becomes very difficult to become. Slowly one loses the faith, and also one loses the enthusiasm to be determined in devotional service. So there are many ways complacency can set in. One is, some accomplishments in devotional service, and if one actually takes credit for doing that, then automatically complacency sets in. And like when one becomes really egoistic or proud, then complacency can set in. Or in another way, when one is weak or doesn't have enough faith in the Lord or in devotional life, then still complacency can set in, like that. And Prabhupada, he stresses the importance of chanting 16 rounds attentively every day. And then once a devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, how should we chant, our rounds? Then Prabhupada said that we should chant in such a way that we should ask the question, why only 16 rounds? Why not 160 rounds? And why not 16,000 rounds? So we should attentively chant and perform our sadhana in such a way that we feel we want to do more of the same. And but many times in my own mind I also ask, why 16 rounds? But in the opposite way. why not lesser number of rounds actually? That shows the level of interest and commitment that we lack when when we perform Krishna consciousness. So we have to be very, very careful with the danger of complacency. So then Hanumanji continues his journey, crossing the ocean. So at that time, a very huge, at that time the demigods actually, so the head of the Naga, mother of Nagas, her name is Surasa. So the demigods go and request Surasa to go and test Hanumanji as he is on the mission to find Mother Sita. So, so Mother Surasa, she actually takes a huge form of of a Rakshasi, and then she comes right in front of Hanumanji, and then she tries to create an obstacle on the path of Hanumanji. Now she has a huge wide open mouth which is 10 yojanas long, and then she tells Hanumanji, you cannot go beyond this point, because I have a boon from Lord Brahma that nobody can cross me without entering into my mouth. So Hanumanji says that I understand your condition and respect the boon that Lord Brahma has given you, but I cannot stop for anybody or any reason. I am on a mission for Lord Ram. I have to proceed ahead. So please give me my way. I'll come back and then I will enter into your mouth and you can devour me. No, she said, no, it's not possible. You cannot go beyond this point. You have to enter my mouth. That's a boon that Lord Brahma has given me. So at the time Hanumanji actually expands his form to bigger than Surasa. So he expands to 20 yojanas. And then by the time he finishes, becoming larger than Surasa, she again extends herself to become 30 yojanas. And then this goes on for some time, and they try to beat each other by becoming bigger and bigger. And then after some time, suddenly Hanumanji becomes very, very small, like a tiny fly, and he zips past and goes into armor and comes back. And then he says, look, I have fulfilled my, the condition that you have put forth, so please allow me my way. And then Surasa is very pleased, and then she blesses Hanumanji, saying that you're a very clever monkey, and you will be all successful in your mission to rescue, in finding Mother Sita. So this particular lesson shows us the nature of the false pride. So the nature of the false pride is to make us competitive and also to be conflicting with other devotees. So this particular pastime shows us that how with competitiveness we actually compete with one another, and that results in conflicts. So the opposite nature of the conflict and competitiveness is humble cooperation. So through humility, Hanuman was able to win this particular condition. Both of them were, it's like an argument actually. If two people are arguing, one shouts something at another person shouts back, and then the other person increases his accusation, and the other person increases, and then there is no end to such an argument. But when one person takes a humbler role, then suddenly all the conflict stops and the argument stops. So that's what Hanumanji did here. He actually took a humbler position by becoming very tiny, and then he entered the mother of Surasa, and then he immediately came out. So this pastime shows us, the two different moods of humble cooperation and conflict and competitiveness. And this is so true among when devotees deal with each other. This is a very important point, that we actually deal with each other in humble cooperation rather than in conflict and competitiveness. Once there is the story of hare and tortoise. I mean, all of you would know the story. Where they have a race, and then the hare actually sleeps in between the race, and then tortoise wins. There is also some extension to the story. The second part of the story is the hare actually calls for the race again with the tortoise, and this time the hare is very, very keen to actually win the race and not to take any break in between. I mean, which we talked about the complacency in the first point. So the hare actually wins the race the second time, because he was not complacent or not wanting to take a break. He was determined to actually win the race, so he won the race. So tortoise was then, after the second race, the tortoise thought, if this continues like this, then I'm never going to win. So he came up with a plan that, he came up with a plan, and he told the hare, actually, this time let me choose the route and we'll have the race again. And so the third time they have the race, the hare actually went very fast ahead, but the route had a river in between. And the hare went to the point of the bank, and then it couldn't cross the river, so it waited there for some time, and the tortoise came slowly from behind. Then it went into the water, crossed the river, and it went on the other side, and it won the race. So by the time, with so many races, they had become friends actually. So instead of competing with each other, they decided to cooperate. So the same route, they were able to, the hare carried the tortoise for the first leg, and then the tortoise carried the hare through the river, and then they were able to reach the destination much more quickly than competing with one another. So similarly, in our devotional life also, when we try to cooperate with the devotees, and instead of being competitive, then we can accomplish a lot for Srila Prabhupada. And then once a devotee was telling Srila Prabhupada that, Prabhupada, I always have difference of opinion with this other devotee in the temple. And then Prabhupada said, well, that's good actually. That defeats the whole Mayavad philosophy, which is bogus. Because we are all individuals, we are bound to have different opinions. We are bound to have, different ways of doing things. So the maturity comes when we are able to, when we are able to handle the differences of opinion amongst all of us. And it's never black and white. Actually, people may have, if you have something to do, then people may have different opinions. So I have, this can be done this way, or it can be done this way, and not necessarily that a different opinion means that one is wrong and one is right. Actually, all of them may be correct. So from this pastime, Hanumanji, we can learn that there is a way to synergize, and there is a way to accommodate and cooperate together, even if there are differences of opinion or if there is a conflict, and that comes from maturity of how to handle differences of opinion and conflicts. And in the once Surasa gave permission to Hanumanji to go forward. Then Hanumanji continues on his journey across the ocean for finding Mother Sita. He comes across a Rakshasi, or the demoness, named Simhika. Of course, she is under the water and she is not visible to his eyes, but as he is going forward in the ocean, she actually latches on to his shadow. So Hanumanji's shadow was on the ocean. She latches on to his shadow and performs a mystic event and stops him from progressing. So when Hanumanji sees this, that there is a demoness who actually has latched onto his shadow and is stopping him from progressing towards his desired goal, then he goes deep inside into the ocean, and he goes, tears into her body and then goes right into her heart and splits the heart into two and kills her. So this Simhika, from this pastime we understand that Simhika represents envy in our heart. This is also another obstacle on the path of devotional life. So what is envy? Like how Simhika latched onto Hanumanji's shadow and stopped him from progressing towards devotional service. So similarly, we when we have envy in our heart towards other devotees, we latch on to the negative qualities, and then we advertise or blow that up, and we try to destroy them. Even though they may have hundreds of good qualities, we forget everything, but due to envy in the heart, we actually latch on to the negative quality of devotees and try to destroy them. And this is also coming from the root envy, which is envy towards Krishna. If some devotee is actually doing very nicely, is empowered by Krishna, and Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I am the ability in man. So we see that Krishna has empowered somebody nicely, and is doing very nice activities. If we are envious of it, then we are actually envious of Krishna. So this envy destroys relationship among devotees. And the antidote to envy is appreciation. So when we are able to appreciate, actually envy is an indirect form of appreciation. Because we want something but we don't have it, but the other person has it. And it could be, for any number of reasons. The other person could be more steady in devotional life, he could be more advanced in devotional life. And when we see that we don't have it, the other person has it, then we can, envy, this kind of negative thought and envy comes into our mind. But the antidote to envy is appreciation. So as we appreciate, then envy in the heart gets transformed. So the best way to deal with is to openly appreciate devotees for what they are doing and what they have done. And once, so this appreciation and encouragement is very, very necessary. And the envy is, such a negative thing that not only, with envy in the heart, we try to destroy others, but we also lose the capacity to use our own strengths, or to the limits of the own strength. Because if you are absorbed in enviousness, then we also lose the ability to use our own strength. So being critical of devotees, which is actually because of envy, should be avoided, and there should be appreciation amongst devotees, which is the real, jewel of as Vaisheshika Prabhu, he notes many times actually, appreciate the heck of another person actually. So we should try to appreciate the devotees as much as possible. Once there's an incident with Srila Prabhupada, one Shyam Sundar Prabhu, I think this is all in the early days when Shyam Sundar Prabhu just recently joined the movement, and he was supposed to go to jail for some handling of drugs before coming to Krishna consciousness. So he went, and he was very remorseful, and he didn't know how Prabhupada would react. So he went into Prabhupada's room, and then he told Prabhupada, I may have to go to jail for some time because what I did in the past. And the Prabhupada said, oh, is that right? Actually, Krishna was also born in the jail. That was his response. And then Prabhupada asked him, why do you have to go? And then Shyam Sundar Prabhu said, well, I was dealing with some drugs before I came to Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada said, I was also dealing with the drugs, in my Prague pharmacy. So, so Prabhupada acted totally contrary to what he was, thinking. Oh, Prabhupada may, not like me, or he may judge me, or he may be critical of me. But Prabhupada acted totally different, in a different manner, as to encourage him. That, if he just keeps chanting and progressing in his devotional life, then everything will be okay. So after this, Hanumanji progresses, towards, Lanka, and after some time he reaches Lanka. So at this point, he sees all the different, features within the city. Actually, the city is filled with golden palaces and so many beautiful orchards, and with trees, and it's such a beautiful city actually. But of course, they are filled with rakshasas and hordes of enemies. So he thinks that he should be very cautious. He's trying to accomplish his mission to find Mother Sita. So as he progresses, there is a huge wall, which is surrounding the city of Lanka. So he progresses. As he goes towards the wall, a huge demoness appears. Her name is Lankini. She is kind of the superintendent of Lanka. So at this time, Hanumanji is stopped by her, and Hanumanji says that please leave me my way. I have to go. I am on a mission I'm the servant of Lord Ram, and I have come here to find Mother Sita. The time Lankini says, no, you cannot go because this is a fortress and I am protecting this city and I am a servant of Lankesh. And then she tries to give him a blow. And respect for a woman, Hanumanji doesn't show the full power, but he just slaps her. And then she goes, she's thrown away and then she falls. At that time she remembers a statement from Lord Brahma to her. So Lord Brahma had said that when a monkey comes and slaps you and then you go and fall away, that's the moment of the start of destruction of Lanka. At that time she understands, and then she says to Hanumanji, actually Lord Brahma had said this and it cannot be proven false. So I think the time has come for the destruction of Lanka, and then she disappears. So Hanumanji then enters Lanka. He takes the form of a small cat, and then he goes through many different places and trying to find Mother Sita. He goes through gardens, assembly halls, many different big palaces. So he goes and searches for Mother Sita everywhere, but after trying strenuously, he is still not able to find where Mother Sita is. So at that time, he actually spots a very beautiful palace. And the Valmiki Ramayana describes how the palace is equivalent to Indra's palace in the heaven. It's so beautifully decorated, it's so opulent, and it's so, it's filled with very precious gems and stones, and it's made of gold. So there is a very beautiful description that's given. Of course, it's occupied by Rakshasas, but there's a beautiful description given like that. So Hanumanji enters into the palace, and then he again goes, trying to search for Mother Sita. At this time, he understands that this palace should be the palace of Ravana because it's so beautiful and opulent. And then he goes through the palace, and he sees many different rooms. He sees the Pushpaka Vimana there, and he sees. Finally, he comes to a main, what he considers to be the main bedroom, and he sees a very illustrious person, and he immediately identifies him as sleeping on the bed, and he identifies him as Ravan. And then the moment he sees Ravan, his immediate thought is, oh, I wish this person, if he surrenders to Lord Ram, how more glorified he will be. But of course, that was not the case. And he was actually surrounded. Ravana in his palace, he had actually kidnapped so many women from so many different regions, from so many different kingdoms, and so he had kept so many women in his palaces, who were all partly intoxicated and in a very different conditions and different poses. So Hanumanji was going through each and every person and saying, if this was Mother Sita, if this was Mother Sita, if this was Mother Sita. And finally he spots a very beautiful lady, and he concludes that this cannot be Mother Sita because she cannot be peacefully sleeping in separation from Lord Ram. And it happens to be that she was Mandodari, the queen, the principal queen of Ravan. And suddenly, going through this whole process of finding Mother Sita, a thought comes to Hanumanji. Actually, I am a brahmachari, and I'm very strict brahmachari, and I'm actually coming into into this palace and seeing all these different forms of women. Am I doing something wrong? Is this not inappropriate? So this thought comes to Hanumanji, and he introspects and he checks his motive. Why he is doing that. So there is a. So this pastime also shows a beautiful lesson that we should always be introspective of our motives. Why we are doing some things and what is the motive for us to do. And when our motive is pure and clear, then nothing can distract us from our service. So here, Hanumanji immediately introspects and checks his motive. Why am I here and why am I doing all these things? Then he realizes, actually my motive is pure, in the sense that I want to serve Lord Rama. And that is why I have come here. Even though it's in an ordinary situation, this is very inappropriate. But in this situation, for the service of Lord Ram, which is my motive, it is all right. So he goes further, and suddenly what happens is, so he goes through the whole palace, and finally he is not able to find Mother Sita, and not again able to find Mother Sita. He goes and jumps in the top of the palace and sits there and tries to reflect what has just happened. That he's, after really trying hard to find Mother Sita, he's not been successful in doing that. So suddenly some sort of a negative thought actually appears in his mind, or some kind of depression. He goes through that he was not able to achieve his objective. He goes through some kind of depression. And then so he's thinking, why am I not able to? So he's thinking, what happened? So I have not achieved my objective. So from that comes many different thoughts of why it happened. So being a little dejected that he is not able to find Mother Sita, he goes further, to analyze, what could have happened that he is not able to find Mother Sita. And then the thoughts starts to come in, and then he has so many different thoughts actually, that maybe Ravana actually cut her into pieces and ate her because she was not cooperating with him, or maybe she jumped out of the Pushpaka Viman when actually Ravana was carrying her, or maybe Ravana pushed her out of the Pushpaka Viman. So he is going through so many different thoughts. So why is that? Maybe she is dead, and that's why he is not able to find her. So he is going through all these different thought process, and it also extends. The thought process extends to now what will happen if I go and tell this to Lord Ram that I was not successful, or what will happen when I tell this to Jambavan that I am not successful in finding Mother Sita. And then all the monkeys, they were so depressed before me coming here, and they'll become even more depressed and they will give up their lives. And if Lord Ram hears that we have been unsuccessful in finding Mother Sita, then he would, I don't know how he'll be able to live. And if he is not well, then how will Lakshmana live? And then he just continuously goes on this. Many times we also do that actually in our lives, right? I mean, we all have these stories that the mind actually tells us, maybe this person didn't see me because, or this person. So we have all these different stories that comes up on our mind, and so that was what was happening in Hanumanji's case. And then he goes on thinking, if Lord Ram is not there, Lakshman also is not there, then Bharata will also commit suicide. And then when all the dynasty of Raghuvamsha is not there, then Sugriva will feel extremely guilty and he also commit suicide. And then all the Vanaras will also do the same thing. After that, then suddenly he comes to the conclusion, then, I'll also not be alive at that point when this happens to Sugriva. So let me just end my life right here. This is the power of the mind, actually. This is the power of the mind. So it can overwhelm us with too much negativity. It can overwhelm us with too much negativity, and that's what happened to Hanumanji at that time, because he tried, at length to search for Mother Sita, and he's not able to find Mother Sita. So even for a great personality, sometimes the mind overpowers them with too much negativity. So at that time, suddenly Hanumanji comes to his, comes to realize that actually, fixing his intelligence, he controls his mind and says, no, I will continue to search for Mother Sita. So just the time when this thought occurred, he actually sees the Ashoka Vatika, the beautiful tree under which Mother Sita was there. So many times, we also go through many tests in our life, where we may be facing reversals or, unwanted circumstances, or many different situations where our mind can be reeling under pressure. So we can be under so much of pressure. But if we keep up our determination and fix our mind upon the Lord, then the Lord will help us to come out of the test. So here Hanumanji was able to come out of this tough moment by fixing his intelligence on the instruction of the Lord. And the Lord then helped him by showing the Ashoka Van, or the Ashoka Vatika, where the tree exactly Mother Sita was under. So dejection follows, doubt follows dejection, and after that follows fear. Does anybody know what the full form of fear is? It is false evidence appearing as real. That is what is fear. False evidence appearing as real. So then Hanumanji actually goes to Ashoka Van. And this kind of dejection, and we should try to overcome this kind of dejection and doubts and also fear. Otherwise, it will just make us more negative and more into worrying about things. Worrying is like a rocking chair, and it takes you nowhere. So, but rather actually build faith in the Lord, or take shelter of the Supreme Lord. So then Hanumanji, taking shelter of Lord Rama, then he actually goes to Ashoka Van. And there he actually finds an illustrious lady, but who is also not happy. And then he identifies her as Mother Sita. So he's very happy to have seen Mother Sita under the Ashoka Vatika or Ashoka Van. And so he is actually sitting on the tree and observing what Mother Sita is doing. And at that time exactly, Ravana comes. And then he actually taunts Mother Sita to somehow submit to him. So he actually tries to tell her about all the great things that she'll be able to accomplish. And then he tells her about how he'll make her the principal queen, and how she can enjoy the whole world with him. And so he entices her with many temptations of this material things, trying to entice her to somehow forget Lord Ram and somehow fulfill his desire. So, but of course Mother Sita refuses to all those enticements, and she says that there is no way this could happen, and so he actually gets dejected and he goes back, and then he threatens her, if she doesn't agree to my proposal, then cut her into pieces and then feed me and give me as a lunch. So Ravana leaves, and then Hanumanji actually notices the whole thing, and he sees the sincerity of purpose of Mother Sita, how she is so chaste and dedicated to Lord Ram, and he now he thinks how I can actually bring the message of Lord Ram to Mother Sita. So he thinks about it for a moment, because if he just jumps as a big monkey in front of her, she may get frightened, and then all the Rakshasis may come to attack him. And if they are not able to defeat him, then then all the armies will come, then Ravana will come, then it will become a big chaos in the whole mission actually. He has to now deliver the message to Mother Sita somehow. So he thinks about how to deliver this message to Mother Sita. So the Vaishnavacharyas, especially the Sri Vaishnavacharyas, explain how this particular incident shows, illustrates some very nice philosophical points. Even though Mother Sita she is the mother of the whole universe, but here she illustrates a point, a sense that when the jiva, the jivatma is actually captured by Ravan, and the Ravana represents the mind, and his 10 heads represents the 10 senses. So when the jiva is actually tormented by the mind and the senses and this particular body, but he's sincere to actually to go back to the Lord, to actually sincere in going back to the Lord, and wants to perfect his or her life in devotional service, then the Lord actually sends a messenger as the Guru. So here Hanumanji represents the Guru who is carrying the message of Lord Ram, actually to encourage the so the Guru comes with the message of the Lord to encourage the conditioned soul out of this ignorance, to take him out of this ignorance. So here, Hanumanji is thinking about how to deliver this message of the Lord to Mother Sita, and then he appears as first he actually sings the glories of Lord Ram and the pastimes, and then he actually shows Mother Sita about, the ring that Lord Ram has given to her, and Mother Sita, when she sees Hanumanji, she accepts him as the messenger of the Lord, and then she she respects him, and then she hears the message of Lord Ram with great eagerness that the Lord is attempting to find her, and very soon he'll come her to relieve her of her suffering by killing Ravana. So, and then as the story that goes forward, that Hanumanji actually goes and meets Ravan. He kills a huge number of armies of Ravan, and then he actually sets fire to whole of Lanka, because they actually lit fire to his tail, and then he sets fire to whole of Lanka. But at the end he comes and then visits Mother Sita to make sure she is fine. So he does two things. One is he relays the message of Lord Ram to encourage her, and then he also gives her protection, in the sense he goes and destroys the whole of Lanka, and then he flies back, and of course he gives this wonderful news, and all the Vanaras who are waiting, they are overjoyed to hear that Hanumanji has found Mother Sita, and then he goes to Lord Ram and says that we have found Mother Sita. So I'll stop there. If there are any questions or comments, we can have a discussion. Yeah, please. Can you please give it to Mata? One second.
I just wanted to mention the part where Ravana could not take Sita by force because he had been previously cursed.
Yes, Mataji. That's fine. That's correct.
You know that story? When he was cursed?
Yeah, please go ahead, actually. If you want to tell the story.
Was her name
Right.
Ramba?
Right.
She was a great sage who was wanting Narayan as her husband. And she was meditating for thousands of years. And she was very beautiful. And Ravana was flying over and saw her in the Himalayas meditating. And so he went down to find her and tried to forcibly take her because she refused to go with him. And when he grabbed her hair, she cut. Did she use her hand when she cut?
Yeah.
She used her hand, and then she cursed him that if he ever tried to force another woman, he would immediately die.
Right. Yes. And then she burns, actually.
She
Because she feels that her chastity Lord Vishnu has been disturbed, so she through her yogic power, she just burns herself, and then she comes as the person who actually causes the destruction of Ravana, actually.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have a different question. In this Ram Leela, Ram is a Vishnu avatar, so he knows he's acting in this whole event. So I want to know, even Lakshman and Sita and Hanuman is also they know and they were acting in this process, or it's like. Did you get my question?
Yeah. Actually,
is there something mentioned in the Vedas? What was that?
So Lakshman is again Vishnu Tattva only. He is the expansion of Sheshnag. And of course, Mother Sita is goddess of fortune. So, but they were not acting. They were. That is how Lord Rama. He's Maryada Purushottam. So he's not acting. He's in the sense he knows the past, present, and future. But at the same time, he's also playing the part of an ideal king and an ideal husband. Actually, so the emotions that he goes through are real. It's not acting. In that sense, but the Lord actually plays this part, to attract the conditioned souls to His pastimes, and also to set an example. But yeah, they were. Lord Rama is Vishnu Tattva, so he knows the past, present, and future. He knows what's happening, and same with Mother Sita. She's the goddess of fortune.
So even Mother Sita knows also?
Yeah. Yeah. It is a Leela of the Lord. It's I think maybe one of the mics is... Yeah. Maybe you can just... Vittal, yeah, you can switch that off. Because it's too close to this mic.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's very interesting to know that even though he was a Supreme Lord himself, he acted in that way. Even though he knew everything, but it was all part of the Leela of the Lord.
They were all
Past
acting
of the
under
Lord.
Yogamaya.
Right.
Yogamaya is an energy that covers, just like Mother Jasodananda Maharaj. They never considered that this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They considered this is my son. So it's a certain energy that comes so the Lord can perform His Leelas.
Yeah. Yes, Mother. Any other, Prabhuji, have you?
Hare Krishna. You know, you mentioned about the envious between the devotees in your lecture. When the devotee becomes why they know everything, the knowledge by through their gurus, and why the devotees sometimes becomes envious with the devotees also. So it comes to the Maya, or Prabhupada always said that the Maya will come through the devotees about this enviousness and whatever it is there.
Right.
So why this enviousness is still that devotees knows that we should be humble, tolerance, and why this sometimes devotees also they know and they become envious with the another devotees. What?
I mean that if you can just keep that, if you can just keep it a little further away. Yeah, that's because of a lack of application of spiritual knowledge and our spiritual practices. Because if you read Srila Prabhupada's book very carefully, it's very there is no doubt that actually there is no doubt that lives in our mind that we need to cooperate with one another. And also a strong sadhana will help us to overcome this this feeling of envy, because when we get a higher taste in Krishna consciousness, then there is nothing that will disturb us from this path of cooperating with the devotees. So it's a combination, you have to fix up our intelligence with by reading Srila Prabhupada's books, and we also have to gain spiritual strength by following the instructions and doing our sadhana properly and service properly. And also understanding that different people have different natures, and everybody is going to have their own strength, and that will come out in different ways. So there is no envy. Again means that you don't have confidence in yourself, that you won't be able to. But having the attitude, that appreciating that. In fact, when you appreciate somebody's quality, you actually partake some percentage of that good quality. So by appreciating and the good quality in another person, or the good things in another person, you automatically partake some percentage of that in our own lives, like that. So I would say it's not properly following or properly understanding the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, and it's in one sense it's shows us in an immature way that people are competitive against one another even in devotional life, like that. Is it okay?
Yeah. Then it's the offense to his guru, because guru has already initiated him.
Right.
Then we take the war in the front of fire that will follow his instruction, whatever.
Right.
So is the offense to his guru and also to himself?
Absolutely. In fact, when Durvasa Muni actually, in the pastime of Maharaj Ambarish, Durvasa Muni becomes envious of Maharaj Ambarish because he got anger even for us. Very, it was not an offense actually in one sense, but he was even for this small thing he was so angry. And when he goes to Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, to protect him from the Sudarshan Chakra, so Lord Vishnu says actually, envy is such a thing that when you envy others, you're actually hurting yourself. And so when we envy somebody, it's actually us who are dealing with fire, and it will hurt us back. So it will hurt us when we envy somebody, and certainly it is an offense to our Guru and Srila Prabhupada, because we are not following their instructions.
He has to also apologize to the opposite person that, like this, I made a mistake, and if I'm a devotee, I come and say, oh, I'm sorry, then Krishna will forgive you, yeah?
Yes.
Otherwise, the offense will remain through it.
Or better is appreciate. whatever you like in another devotee.
It should be there.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will carry on in your next birth also. Because
Yeah, I mean, if you offend devotees, yes, offenses will. Yeah, the offenses will carry over. Yeah.
because when we are suffering from sickness, it is of billion years, 1,000 years. We did not offenses is come through our body also.
Right. Right. Any other comments or questions? So we'll stop there. We'll have the Gaura Arti now for how it is.
Explain little bit about what is the program next Friday. So because we are coming from Monterey.
I see.
So what time it's going to start and what time we have to come to the new temple on Friday?
As far as I heard, there is a flyer here. Shailesh Prabhu, can you take the flyer?
No, actually this flyer is for...
No, there is information about the Friday program also there. So the program on Friday, it's a whole day program.
Yeah,
It starts from...
What
this is only Saturday and Sunday.
It starts from 8:30 to... It starts from 9:30 in the morning to 8 p.m.
Okay, so what time we should be there? At 8 o'clock or like that, or 7:30?
So here it says that 7:30 is what we are planning to move the deities from here.
Okay, yes, then we are going together from
Together.
to the temple.
Right.
7:30 we have to. At 7 we have to be here.
Yes.
7
Mhm.
okay.
7:30 is...
Right, so... Yeah, and then the program will continue there once the deities are set up. Yeah, no problem. So we'll have the... so I think it'll take maybe a few more minutes for the Aarti. We'll just chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra till then as a Kirtan. Yeah, please, in the meantime, you can actually put the books on the deity Shastras at its place, and also if you can remove the seats, that'll be great. Thank you, Hare Krishna. We'll start the Aarti in another 2-3 minutes.
You watch Nana from here, from this window.
Hare Krishna, how are you, bro? Yeah, you are at the right time. I'm okay.
Yes, I always appreciate so
Yeah,
many
no.
times and my brother, I told you about it. Hemas,
ठीक है ना? तो आपको मैं गुजराती से रामायण देता हूँ। गुजराती रामायण। आप गुजराती नहीं चलते? आप में क्या वो? English में? आप कहो ना प्रभु, आप कहो, I just came from the new temple. अभी Prabhu, Sundarananda Prabhu, you're okay, good.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kishobha Jayo Janavi Tatavane Jagamanalo Jagamanalo Bhaja Sivadaki Ninitai Chan Vame Garadhara Sivadaki Chan Nikate Advaita Shrini Vasachhatradhara Nikate Ivaboshi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Arati Korena Brahma Ivanara Hari Adi Kore Samaradulaya Ivanara Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Sanjaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Sanjaya शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मजे करताला शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर मधुर माधुर बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर माधुर बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर माधुर गौरंगे आरती की शोभा जग जान मान लोभा गौरंगे आरती की शोभा जग गौरंगे आरती की शोभा जग जान मान लोभा गौरंगे Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura, Hari Bol. कि बाहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला काला देशे वनमाला कोरे जालमाला शिव शिवा सुखनारद प्रेमे गड़गाड़ा शिव शिवा भक्ति विनोदा देखे तोरा संपादा भक्ति ही बजायो जय गौरा चंदे आरती के शोभा ही बजायो जानवी तटवाने जगमनलो बाजा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna. Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe, Jayo Radha. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe, Jayo जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह 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 जय गौरान्विताय जय गौरान्विताय जय गौरान्विताय जय गौरान्विताय जय गौरान्विताय जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय 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 गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल। जय ओम विष्णु पाद परमहंस परिवाराचार्य स्तोत्र सद His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada की, ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की, मथुरा धाम की, मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की, गंगा माई यमुना माई की, भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की, समवेद भक्त वृंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. Jai Hare Krishna. Namaste Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada lado daine, pralada lado daine, Hiranyakashipur bhakshaha. Hiranyakashipur bhakshaha. Chilatanka nakhalaye. Ito nishingo parato nishingo. Yato yato yami tato nashingo. Bahir nashingo hridaye nashingo. Bahir nashingo hridaye nashingo. Narasimhamadin sharanam prapade. नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमल भरे नखाम अद्भुत सिंहाम दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशव दूत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तब कर कमल भरे नखाम अद्भुत श्रृंगाम दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशव दूत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे कमल भरे नखा केशवधृत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे धृत नरहरि रूप हरे that tune. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev. जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव 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 गुरुदेव। नृसिंहदेव भगवान की, राधा मदन मोहन की, गौरांग महाप्रभु की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome to the Sunday Feast program at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. We really are hoping this is the last Sunday Feast at this location. I remember last time, okay, enough. I remember last time we announced it, that the last Sunday feast at your birthday, Ravital Mataji's birthday, but the Lordship wanted us to stay here for a few more weeks. So we never know the plan of the Lord, but as of now, on behalf of our Lordships, our plan is to move on the day of Ram Navami, which is April 19th, Friday. So if everything goes well, we'll see you all at the new temple on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday next week. We have a full 3-day event celebrating Ram Navami. It's going to be a big festival there, combined with the new temple inauguration. So we welcome you all to the 3-day event at our new temple location. And once again, we'll ask, what's the address of the new temple? Who can tell? Any of the kids? Yes. 1965? 1965, Latham Street? Fremont? Mountain View. Okay. Mountain View, California. Okay. I heard. Okay, I'm glad it's not, he didn't say Texas or something. Okay, enough. But hopefully we'll have another center in Fremont. Haribol. Okay, Vrindavan, what do you want to say? Maybe you can think. Nothing. Okay. So we'd like to welcome our first timers, those who are coming to the temple for the first time. We'd like to give you all a special welcome. So we'll pass a microphone around. If you could announce your name, how you heard about us, and did you like the program tonight? You can just say a few words. Who are here for the first time? Can you raise your hand? Yes, one Mataji at the back. Here. Okay. You can start.
Hello everyone. I'm Swati.
Swati,
I'm from Denver.
From Denver, okay.
Yes. I came with my husband for a month here. I'm leaving on 19th actually.
Really? Yeah. What time on 19th?
Evening.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can still come to our new temple. Yeah, the program starts in the morning and it will be all day. Do you go to the ISKCON temple in Denver?
Yes.
Okay.
Daily.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for coming here. Hare Krishna. Yes, can you pass?
I'm Srividya.
Closer.
I'm Srividya.
Srividya?
Yeah.
Hare
I've
Krishna.
come with my husband Sanjay, and my sister is a ISKCON devotee in Chicago. So through her I heard and I came here.
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Where?
We live in Sunnyvale.
Sunnyvale. Okay. Yes. So our new temple is much closer to you. Yes. So we'll expect you to see you regularly. Definitely. There. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hi, I'm Anju Sahai. I live in Saratoga. And my sister Ruchi Rai, she comes here regularly. And so this is the first, I've been planning to come, and she was telling me it's moving, so I said, I'd better come here to this location, and then I'll come to the new location too.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Who's next? Who's here for the first time? Lucky first timers. Yes.
Hare Krishna. My parents are here, so
I
want to
Bol.
welcome here. They are here from Himachal Pradesh. They'll be here in Bay Area for 3.5 months, so I just want to welcome them.
We're very happy to have them here. Thank you. Did we miss anybody here? Oh, here.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
My name
Krishna.
is Abhay. I'm from Denver, Colorado. As my wife already stated, we are here just for a 1-month project.
Okay.
We heard about this temple. Actually, we planned to go to the Mountain View.
Mountain View.
But my friend, he said, no, it is postponed, so
Yeah.
don't come here. So,
Okay.
So we are lucky to be here. So it's a mercy of God.
Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. Anyone else for the first time? Did we miss anybody? Okay. If not, we'd like to thank tonight's speaker, His Grace Sundarananda Prabhu. Haribol. It was a nice discourse on how to avoid obstacles on the path of bhakti, and taking inspiration from Hanumanji, whose adventures going to Lanka are very popular, and it's a very nice nice pastime to hear in anticipation of Sri Ram Navami next week. We also like to thank him for leading tonight's Kirtan. Thank you, Haribol. And Bishwa Prabhu for singing the Narsimhadev prayers tonight. Yes. So we have one birthday for sure. There might be more. Tapas also today? Oh, 11th. Okay. So, is he here? Shri Krishna Purushottam. Okay, let's first sing for our little Gaurangi's birthday, 3rd birthday, and they're sponsoring tonight's Sunday feast on that occasion. Are they here? Is Gaurangi here? Oh, she's outside? Okay. Well, maybe you can call her for the speech. Okay. In the meantime, let's sing for Tapas. Where is Tapas? Also not here. All the kids are busy playing outside. Okay, is Shri Krishna Purushottam Prabhu online? Yeah, you can try. Okay, there she is, Gaurangi. Let's sing for Gaurangi's 3rd birthday. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna dear Gaurangi, Hare Krishna to you, Haribol. Ashish, we would like to say a few words on this occasion. You can pass him a microphone, please.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, it's on. Just hold close.
Thank you for all your blessings, Prabhuji and Mataji's. So please, if you can give blessings for our daughter, we'll appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So, Shri Krishna Purushottam Prabhu, can you hear us? Okay, there's some surprise for you. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna dear Krishna Purushottam Prabhu, Hare Krishna to you. Say a few words.
Thank you very much.
How many books did you do today?
We are in San Francisco on the way back to the temple.
Oh, great. Thank you, Prabhu. We'll see you soon.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Shailesh Prabhu's birthday was on Friday.
On Friday, wow. Many birthdays coming up. He was trying to keep it a secret. Okay, for Shailesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna, dear Shailesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna to you.
Thank you very much.
Hari Bol. Okay, one last one. Where is Tapas? Sleeping? Okay. I will sing for him nevertheless. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Tapas. Hare Krishna to you. Hari Bol. Okay, so the cooks for tonight, can we release their names, please? Bhaktavatsal Prabhu and Hansapriya Mata? Oh, he did all by himself. Hari Bol. And I noticed the deities were exceptionally dressed beautifully today. So whoever dressed, let's have a big Hari Bol for the pujaris tonight. Okay, any other announcement for tonight? Okay, sure.
Hare Krishna. So we will be moving into the new temple on Friday, the day of Ram Navami. The schedule is still being made, so we'll send out an email on that. But we have a very special program on Saturday, April 20th. So it's like our official, temple opening program where we are inviting all the people to come and take darshan of our deities. We also have some cultural programs starting with at 3 o'clock. It's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. We are having a grand music and a dance festival called Ram Smaran. And we are starting with the Tyagaraja Aradhana. So different musicians from the Bay Area are coming and singing in the glorification of Lord Ram. After which we have some solo, vocal and dance performances. After which we are having a very unique and very exciting puppet show, a live puppet show on Ramayan. So please don't ever miss that. After which there is an arati and then followed by prasadam. And on 21st, the Sunday, we'll have our first Sunday feast program at the temple, at the new temple in Mountain View. So the schedule is, like our regular Sunday feast program where there'll be kirtans, there'll be a special lecture by His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu on the pastimes from Ramayan. And there is also a very special play by the Sunday school children, followed by Arati and Prasadam. So please come with spread the word, bring all your friends, family, and let's celebrate together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. So a lot of upcoming events, so please look forward. Friday's schedule is not...
it will be announced.
It will be announced soon. Yeah, so but please look forward to the announcement and make sure that make yourself available to attend this special event. Anything else before Prasadam prayers? If not, we'll have honor Prasadam after singing the Prasadam prayers all together. Sponsorship for Ram Navami. That is correct. Okay, since the temple will be moving, the board over there will also be moving. Maybe we'll have a new board. But those who would like to sponsor for the festival, for the 3-day event next week, you can just put down your name on the board, and that will help us to cover for the expenditure for the 3-day event. Thank you. Yes.
We also have a special children extended Ramayana festival, which will be in the weekend of April 27, the Saturday. We have a children's Ramayana event, which is full of lot of exciting games and contests for young children aged between 3 and 12. We are taking registrations right now. If anybody is interested in registering their children for the contest, please contact Ananda Vrindavan Mataji here. Okay, you can give your registrations to Vrindavan Priya Prabhu, and there are more details in the flyer up there. So please feel free to look at the details and contact Vrindavan Priya Prabhu.
We'll sing the one which is on the board from top. Sharira Vidya Jal Jodendriya Tahe Kal Jive Fele Vishay Sagore Tara Madhe Jivayati Lobo Mohe Sudurmati Take Jeta Kathina Samsare Krishna Bada Doya Moy Kari Bare Jiva Jai Swaprasad Anna Dilo Bhai Se Anamrita Pao Radha Krishna Guna Gao Preme Dako Shri Chaitanya Nitai Eka Dina Shanti Pure Prabhu Adve Tera Ghare Dui Prabhu Bhojane Bosilo Shakori Ashwadana Prabhu bole bhakta gana Esha Krishna ashwadilo Heno shak ashwadane Krishna prema aise mane Se preme koro ashwadana Jada buddhi parihari Prasada bhojana kori Hari Hari bolo sarva jana Hari Hari bolo sarva jana Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punvatam Rajan Vishwaso Navajayate Prasade Sarva Dukkhana Hanir Aso Pajayate Prasanna Chetso He Ashu Buddhi Parvatishtate Srimad Bhagavad Prasad Ki Jai. Now we'll start the nectarian shlokas. We'll go all the way from the third paragraph as Prabhu showed, starting from Bharapitam. Bharavidam natavara vapu karanayo karnikaram bibrat vasha kanaka kapisham vaijayamtim chamalam randhram venur adhara shudaya purayan rupavinde Vrindaranyam swapadaramanam pravishad gita kirti Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavi biriditam kalmasafaham Shravana mangalam Srimad atatam Bhuvi granantiye Bhurida janam Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartana Kala Pato Jani Badita Sadbhakta Valiham Chakra Madhupa Shreni Viharaspadam Karunanandi Kala Dvanir Vahatu Me Jiva Maru Prangane Shri Chaitanya Dayanidhe Tavalasa Leela Shudha Swadhuni Helo Dunita Shedaya Vishadaya Promilad Amodaya Samya Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chitarpido Madaya Saswat Bhakti Vinodaya Samadaya Madhurya Maryadaya Shri Chaitanya Dayanidhe Tava Daya Bhuyadamandodaya Shri Chaitanya Dayanidhe Tava Daya Bhuyad Amandodaya. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Please come and honor the prasadam. Hari Hari Bol. One more thing, as we are moving on, in the new temple there will be state-of-the-art audio video where it is a studio kind of broadcast will be happening, and Ramanand Saka Prabhu and Nilesh Prabhu has very expertly look around how do we take different shots so that you can see deities from home as well as listens to lectures and kirtan. So these are the set of items which are which you can sponsor. The total multimedia equipments cost close to around $21,000, and there are itemized, like you can sponsor cameras. There are 5 cameras, digital high definition cameras, each coming $1,000. So if you want, you can just go through the list and you can sponsor part of it or full of it. Let us know. Okay, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Actually, then you should know this. We are creating a black color wall, and you can what you want. हमारे कार में अर्रोज रहता था इस साइड प्रभु की टोपा है या $2,000 then your name can be there in case I'll call him and then you say I know because nobody does this. Oh, when it is coming you all was there. You can go inside. I can just fight you. You should see Prabhu. $1 million watch? Oh, it's like
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, what will you
One more guy, one more my devotee, his name is Bharat. He used to go to Toronto. Here,
Our temple president is Bhakti Prabhu. He is right now not. He is in LA. Oh yeah, that's ISKCON headquarters, LA, in US.
how about the Rath Yatra? There's a lot of Rath Yatra.
There also San Francisco Rath Yatra is the most famous one. Yeah, Toronto is also famous.
So when it is held here?
August.
Can we come next?